All right, guys, so in today's video, I'm going to show you something that I believe every technical trader out there absolutely needs to understand. Right. So yesterday we had the CPI data coming out for the USD. That is the inflation rate for the US dollar. Before we go into detail on this video, I would like to ask you guys to subscribe if you like my content and like the video if you like what I'm doing right here. So today I'm going to show you something very, very important. If you are a technical trader using TA to be trading and you're not looking at macroeconomic events and you're not looking at fundamentals, it's very, very important to remember the fact that fundamentals move the market. It's not the lines on your chart that moves the market. It's fundamental news events and macroeconomic events that is driving the market. So it's very, very important to understand what is going on in the markets, right? Let's take a look at a Bitcoin chart right here, and you will see that yesterday we had the CPI data, which is the inflation rate for USD coming out, and that sparked a massive amount of volatility. So the candle that printed because of that data release, that economic news release, is that bearish gray candle right here. And you can see that it's, a very big candle in relationship to the candles of this trend right here. It has a big body, but it also has quite big wicks to the upside and the downside. So it is quite easy to understand that somebody who trading the 1 hour, the 15 minute, or trying to scalp or whatever, try to get a good entry for a swing trade here, and they have no idea what's going on, in terms of the fundamentals. They're probably going to get stopped out. If they're going short, they're probably going to get stopped out on that wick. And if they're going long around this area right here, they're probably going to get stopped out on that long as well. And that is something that happens over and over again on these high impact news events. So it's very, very important that you know when these stuffs are, what's going on and when the news event is happening and when the news is getting released. So I'm going to show you two sites that I'm using, and the first one is DailyFX.com. This is completely free, guys. You go to DailyFX.com, you go to calendars right here, press the economic calendar. You can see right here you have yesterday, today, tomorrow. It's a calendar of the economic news events. Now, if you're only trading crypto, you only really care about the USD. So you can uncheck all of these right here, but only check the USD because that is important. You might also want to check the euro area to know what the European Central Bank is doing when they're releasing data and stuff like that. But I do recommend at least having the USD marked out if you're trading the crypto market. I have marked out, you can see here, USD, CAD, the Euro, Germany, because that is the major country in the European Union. And then different countries here for different currencies that I trade in the Forex market. We can go and look at yesterday. So yesterday we had the CPI, which was right here at 14:30 mine time, which is UTC +2. And you can see that that coincides with the move that we had on Bitcoin right here. All right. So that's why it's very, very important to keep note on these news events to make sure you're not getting stopped out. So that's what I would recommend. Check out the daily news calendar, and also go to the importance tab right here, and you can select high or medium. I do recommend selecting only high, but sometimes there's going to be news events like, if you look at today, you're going to have Fed Waller speech right here. In current market conditions where you have high inflation and the central banks have a big role in what's happening right now in the markets, these medium news event might actually be a high impact news event depending on what it is. So have both of these checked out, right? Another site I want to show you is financialjuice.com. Also free. They have a paid subscription. I'm not affiliated with them. I only use the free one. Right here, you also have to the left a economic calendar right here, which is good to use. Sometimes these Fed speeches will be a medium medium impact news event on DailyFX, while it's going to be a high impact news event on Financial Juice. So it's good to compare and keep track of that. One very important thing that Financial Juice has is this column up here, which is the need to know market risk. You read this one every day to get a good understanding of what's going on currently in the markets, and it's a good idea to follow these snippets of news right here to get a good understanding of what drives the market. Even if you're a crypto trader or a forex trader, it's important to understand what type of news releases and what type of news is driving the market. And this site right here, understanding what happens and what drives the market, might be a good gateway into learning more about the the fundamentals of macroeconomics and what actually drives the market. All right, guys, that's a couple of tips for you guys today. Hopefully you like this short little educational video. Add this to your daily market routine, and I promise you it's going to get much better. All right, guys, take care and see you.